Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. And a very good evening to everyone. Okay, so today is 11 February 2021. Now is 5:48 p.m. Okay, so later, I think our Chinese friends, students will be having makan besar because tomorrow is Chinese New Year. Okay, so I really hope I can finish this video on time so that hopefully my neighbor belum main mercun lah, hopefully. Yeah, okay, come, we start. So this is actually paper 2, SPM paper, my school paper, mock exam paper. And as you know, the paper have 3 sections, section A, B, C. And then A, wajib jawab semua, 60 markah. Section B and C will be 20 marks each. And then option, jawab satu daripada 2 soalan. And my student here score 100 out of 100. And he even answer extra 1 question. And amazing, pun dapat markah penuh 20. Okay, see my marking. I just finished my marking actually on 9 February 2021, nearly 2 a.m. in the morning. I believe other teacher in other school also like this. Alright, so kids, boys and girls, respect your teacher, sayangkan your teacher. Alright, so you will get blessed from your teacher. Okay. Now, yeah, so this paper supposed to be answered in 2020, October 2020, but then due to MCO, so we have the paper in January 2021. So you see your batch is unique. This is in my first time. This is first time my student in my 23 years of teaching experience. So this is my first time having a student that can score paper 2 and paper 3. Alright, so that's why I say, although we have problem with PKP COVID but still your friend can score. So I believe not only my student, all of you also can. Alright, so build up your semangat. Okay, right. Come, we work together. So you look at this question. So question number 1. Alright, so this video, I will try to record section A first. Okay, so means that there will be 2 parts. Part 1 will be discussing section A. Part 2 will be discussing section B and C. Okay, so we move fast. So diagram shows a speedometer on a dashboard car. So the unit used is kilometer per hour here, kilometer per hour. And then name the type of physical quantity shown on the speedometer above. So the answer is scalar quantity. Jawapan lain that accept will be derived quantity. Okay, derived quantity. So here, the question asks about the type of the physical quantity. The question did not ask about the physical quantity. Maksudnya, if you write your answer as speed, salah. Macam this one. Speed, salah. Okay, because the question not asking about the physical quantity, but it asks about the type. Okay, so speed tak terima. If your answer is speed, so your reason also will be wrong because you explain something that is wrong lah. Okay, careful lah. Read carefully, underline the keyword. Now, give one reason for your answer in 1A above. Okay, so why you say it is a scalar quantity? So, the one that we want to look will be, it has magnitude but no direction. Enough. It has magnitude but no direction. 1 mark. Then, the next question. So, what is the reading of the speedometer shown in SI unit? They give in kilometer per hour. So, you read from the diagram above. So this is 80. So you write 80 kilometer per hour. That is 1 mark. And then you show the step. Okay, kilometer change time 1000. 1 hour equal to 3600 second. Okay, so this is mark 1. Here mark 1. And then this is mark 2. Your answer should be in meter per second. So make it a habit to leave your answer in 2 to 3 decimal place. Okay, don't leave your answer in fraction. Fraction confirm tak terima physics. Alright. Now diagram 2 shows a crumpled paper released vertically downward in a free fall state. So the velocity just before it touches the ground is 20 meter per second. Okay, crumpled paper. And what is the meaning of free fall? So free fall will be falling under the gravitational force only. So it means that acted by the gravitational pull or gravitational force only. Hence, the object will fall with the gravitational acceleration. Okay, so jawapan yang cikgu boleh terima will be if you write fall with the gravitational force only, boleh terima, and then fall with the acceleration due to gravity only pun boleh terima. Okay, make sure you have the word only. Okay, now, so calculate the time taken for the paper to reach the ground. So this one formula, ingatlah this formula. So the velocity given just now is 20 meter per second, right? So you want to determine time. And then the acceleration will be acceleration due to gravity, okay, which is 10. So this one is given in the first front page lah, the constant gravitational acceleration. So here will be 1 mark. Okay, you better write the formula, substitute the value, and then your final answer, mark number 2. Then next question. So what happened to the time taken if crumpled paper is replaced with a piece of paper? So means that you have a crumpled paper and you have a piece of paper. So this one, crumpled paper, fall down, release, and then this one also you release. So if you release the paper, this paper, so what will be the difference in the time of time taken? Yeah, it should be time taken increases. Just write increases. Sebab apa? The paper will of course will be flying like that, kan? Due to what? Answer? Air resistant. Okay, can write here just due to the air resistant. Pun dah dapat markah. Okay. Alright, so that is 5 marks. Then look at this. Okay, so diagram 3.1 shows two pulses of wave with amplitude A produced from vibrating Slinky spring P and Q. So means that we have two Slinky spring P and Q and we combine it lah. Okay, then so it means that they are moving towards each other. Okay, so means that this puncak okay, moving towards each other. Then see, so what type of wave is produced by the Slinky spring? So jawapan, if the Slinky spring is being moved sideways like this, so it is a transverse wave. But let's say the Slinky spring is being moved to and fro, katakan like this, to and fro like this, so it will be a longitudinal wave. Maksudnya gelombang membujur like this. But if the Slinky spring is moved or vibrate sideways, okay, like this, it is a transverse wave. BM is gelombang melintang. Okay, next. So on diagram 3.1, sketch the shape of the Slinky spring in box R to show the resultant of the pulses. Okay, and then state the value of the amplitude of pulses in box R. So you see crest meet with trough. So it will be cancelling each other. So that's why you draw like that. Okay, so this is 1 mark. Then the amplitude will be 0. Okay, no amplitude. Okay, 1 mark. Then next one. So the diagram shows the pulse of vibrating Slinky spring. Then the velocity of the pulse is 24 centimeter per second. So they give you this and they want you to determine the frequency. So use the famous formula V sama dengan F lambda. Okay, so you want to determine the frequency. So the velocity is already given. Careful with the unit, can see here. So this is 24 centimeter per second. So this is also centimeter kan. So the distance here is actually equal to, yes, equal to 2 lambda. So this is 1 lambda, this is another lambda. So means that 2 lambda. So lambda is 6 cm. Right? So use the formula, masukkan nilai. So that is mark number 1. And then mark number 2 is your final answer, correct unit. Frequency mesti ada unit hertz. Alright, so the second mark. Boleh No problem Hopefully boleh. Okay, because like this, if let's say we measure from here to here, this is 1 lambda also. Because of 1 crest, 1 trough. So jarak kan. Like this is from crest to crest to crest. Okay, so this is 2 lambda. Okay, Okay, next. So what happened to the frequency of the pulses when the speed of vibration increases? Speed increase? Speed increases. If speed increases, frequency also increase. Okay. Jawab pendek. Terus jawab frequency increase. That is enough. Next, question number 4. So diagram 4.1 and 4.2 shows light ray passing through prism P and Q. So we have prism P, prism Q, and you see light OA kan? There are two. Now, so prism P and Q have different refractive index. Okay, refractive index berbeza. Index biasanya berbeza. Now you see the first question asking, so what is the meaning of refractive index? Okay, so this one yang famous will be this formula lah, N sama dengan sin I over sin R. Tapi you need to mention what is I, what is R. You can write this formula, but you write I sama dengan incident angle, R sama dengan refracted angle. Ataupun you write like this, the ratio of sine of angle incident to sine of angle refraction. Betul. Okay. Okay, next one. So mark and label critical angle prism P. Critical angle. What is critical angle? Critical angle would be the incident angle in a denser medium when the refracted angle in a less dense medium is equal 90 degree. So this is a denser medium. Okay, so this will be the incident angle. Why? Because this is the incident ray, normal line. Okay, so this is your critical angle, which is the incident angle in a denser medium where the refracted angle here in a less dense medium is equal 90 degree. Okay, so maksudnya here is your answer, critical angle. Clear? Once the incident angle bigger than the critical angle, so total internal reflection will occur. Okay, jelas ah? But for this diagram, since this is 45, so this angle also will be 45. Okay. Okay, but you see for prism Q, 45 already got total internal reflection. Okay, sudah ada. Why? Because 45 here for Q, okay, is bigger. 45 is bigger than the critical angle for Q, which means critical angle for Q is smaller than for P. Boleh faham? Means that Q is denser medium. Okay. There. So calculate the refractive index of prism P. Okay. So formula, this one perlu hafal pun diberi. Okay. Selalunya diberi. N equal to 1 over sin C. So just substitute value 45. How you know 45? From here just now. This is 45. Kan 45? Alright. So this is 45. You lengthen this. So here 90. Here 90. Maksudnya this angle will be 45. Kan? Because here also 45 kan? 45. So means that here will be 45 lah. Wah, matematik. Oh. Alright, so 2 marks. Okay, so the substitute value. Okay, 1 mark. And then your final answer, no unit. Refractive index, no unit. Just leave your answer in 2 to 4 decimal place. Next question. So what is the possible value of critical angle of Q? Mestilah kurang daripada 45. As long as less than 45, your answer will be accepted. Okay, jangan tulis kosong dah. Now, what is the light phenomenon? So this is total internal reflection. Jangan salah eja. Okay, total internal reflection. Now, give one reason why light propagate differently at point B for P and Q. Okay, so the answer is Q has higher refractive index than prism P. Okay, higher refractive index. Ada pelajar yang tulis because the incident angle, incident angle in Q is bigger than the critical angle. Pun cikgu terima. Okay, yeah, if let's say you have question on this, so please type in the comment below. InsyaAllah cikgu akan reply. Ya. Okay, next one. Question number 5. So, diagram 5 shows graph representing how temperature of 1 kg substance changes with time from solid, okay, when heat energy added to it. So means that here is solid. Of course, this point will be solid and liquid. Here is solid liquid. And then finally, liquid gas. Liquid then become gas. Alright. So you look at the whenever graph is given, be extra, pay more attention on the unit for vertical axis and horizontal axis. Unit sangat penting. Don't assume. Okay, look at it. Now, so what is meant by temperature? This one perlu hafal lah. Temperature is the degree of hotness of an object. Degree of hotness terima, degree of coldness also terima. But you don't write temperature is heat. Heat is not temperature. Heat is energy. Temperature is degree of hotness. Okay, next one. So observe diagram 5. Compare the change in temperature change at OP and QR. So the answer OP, the temperature of the substance increases, whereas at QR, the temperature of substance remain unchanged. Okay, terima. So here the temperature increases, QR the temperature constant. Okay. Ataupun no change in temperature at QR. So next one. So compare the physical state of substance at point P and R. So for this case, since they ask you about point P and point R, need to be specific. Jangan tulis solid and liquid. We don't accept. So you need to write P and then Q. Okay, like this will be clearer. Okay, at point P, physical state is solid, and then point R is solid and liquid. Okay, so sebenarnya you don't have to write a long sentence like this. You can just write P solid. Cukup. Okay, but you write like this alone, no mark, because the mark is one mark, so you need to write both. So Q will be write solid and liquid. Alright, so both correct. So this is 1 mark. Can see can see or not the color? Fluorescent. Cikgu tukar color lah. Right. Okay, next. Relate the changes in temperature with the physical state of the substance. Okay, so this is also 1 mark. So when the temperature increases, the physical state of substance is solid. Temperature increase, solid. And then when the temperature remain unchanged, so the physical state of the substance will be solid and liquid. Okay, alright. Betul. Ataupun when temperature increase, there will be 1 physical state. When temperature constant, there will be 2 physical state. Okay, next one. So based on your answer, name the physics concept used for heat absorbed at R. So R, no changes in temperature. So this one will be specific latent heat. Ataupun you just write latent heat pun dah betul. Okay, latent heat. But careful, if you use the word specific latent heat, make sure here is fusion. Pepejal kepada cecair. You don't write vaporization. Pelakuran salah. Penguapan. This one mesti pelakuran. Fusion. Okay, actually you write this enough. If you want to write more, make sure this is correct. Jangan salah. Now, so diagram, what is the freezing point of the substance? Freezing point, takat beku. This is the melting point, right? This is the melting point. So the freezing point will be the same as the melting point. So the answer is 90 unit. Look up here, degree Celsius. Okay. Dah. Now justify your answer. So the temperature of the substance remain unchanged at 90 degrees Celsius. So the temperature of substance remain unchanged also at freezing. Okay. So means that freezing point is the same as the melting point. Actually, this one is the answer. The freezing point is the same as the melting point, which is 90 degrees Celsius. Okay, next one. Why does steam at 100 degrees Celsius cook food faster than boiling water? So this one is actually more heat. Steam has higher specific latent heat of vaporization. So here actually more heat. Jawapan ringkas will be more heat. Steam has more heat compared to the boiling water. Okay, so hopefully you can understand this. Okay. Okay, 3 more questions to go. So question number 6. So diagram 6 shows piece of bar magnet is moved into the solenoid. Okay, tolak ke dalam. So this is a galvanometer, a zero-centered galvanometer. Okay, deflected due to the induced current. Okay, so this is a zero-centered galvanometer. Maksudnya the pointer tengah-tengah kosong. So means that the pointer can move either to the left or to the right. Okay, so tengah-tengah is 0 ampere. Left, right depends on the direction of the current that is induced. Now, second diagram shows 2 pieces of bar magnet. 2 pieces. Just now is only 1. Okay, move into identical solenoid. So if they say identical, means that the number of turns of the solenoid should be the same. Okay, now here have 2. This one, 2 magnet. This one have only 1 magnet. Now look at the deflection of the galvanometer pointer. Nampak bezanya? Can see the difference or not? So here deflect less. This one deflect more. Jangan confuse because this is a zero-centered galvanometer, bukannya start dari kosong sebelah kiri. If you have this in your mind, maybe you will say this one deflect more, this one deflect less. Jaga-jaga So it should be this. Okay, means that this deflect less, second diagram deflect more. Okay, now next question. So what is the meaning of induced current? So this one selalu student ada salah. So the keyword when you want to write your answer for this will be mesti ada perkataan current produce, mesti ada perkataan conductor dan mesti ada perkataan magnetic flux. Okay, so current produce when conductor cuts the magnetic flux. Cukup. Ataupun current produced when conductor mesti ada here when conductor when there is change in the magnetic flux caused by the conductor. So senang cikgu kata mesti ada 3 perkataan: current produced, conductor cut the magnetic flux. Okay, jangan tulis magnetic flux cut conductor, tak mungkin. Okay, if magnetic flux cut conductor bermaksud bila magnet bawa masuk, this conductor terputus. Cannot be. It should be conductor cut magnetic flux. So by referring to your diagram, compare the number of turns of solenoid. So since the solenoid are identical solenoid, so it should be the same. So the number of turns of the solenoid is the same. You can write like this pun. Okay, diagram. It is not wrong to write like this. Diagram 6.1 same as diagram 6.2. It is not wrong. Okay, 6.2. Write like this also can. Ataupun you just write the same pun boleh terima. Okay, next one. So, the number, okay now, still referring to the same diagram. So you need to compare. Here, compare the strength of the magnetic field. Okay, compare the strength of the magnetic field. So of course 6.2 will be more. Okay, can also write diagram 6.2 more than diagram 6.3. Tapi tulis diagram lah. Tulis diagram 6.2 more than, sorry bukan 6.3, 6.1. Cikgu distracted. Just now Dina buka pintu. You know Idina or not? Tak apalah. Okay, continue. Now, so second one. So compare the magnitude of induced current. Okay, magnitude of the induced current. So induced current, of course, in diagram 6.2 will be more. So boleh tulis like this. Diagram 6.2 more than diagram 6.1. Okay. Next. So normally question like this, after it asks you to compare, then they will ask you to relate there. So state the relationship between the strength of the magnetic field and the magnitude of the induced current. So you bracket this and then use this in your answer, just like this. Strength of the magnetic field here, and then current, induced current, magnitude of induced current. So just tambah, the greater the strength of the magnetic field, the greater the magnitude of induced current. And finally, they ask you about the name of the physics law. Okay, jawapan is Faraday's law. Ejaan make sure betul. Okay, jangan tulis mentang-mentang nama Farah. Jangan tulis Faraday law. Okay, jangan atau Freddy law. No, it should be Faraday's law. Okay, diagram 6.3 shows a solenoid PQ. Okay, solenoid PQ. This is a solenoid PQ connected to a battery. Okay, then the bar magnet is hung beside edge Q, okay, here, of the solenoid. So when switch S is on, okay, means that when S is on, so explain what happened to the bar magnet. Okay, it asks about bar magnet. So is the bar magnet stationary, or does the bar magnet moving in, or will the bar magnet move away? Okay, so that is the answer that we want. So the answer here, my student wrote, the bar magnet swing to the right. Yes. Okay, the bar magnet move to the right. Okay, that will be 1 mark. This is 1 mark. Then the question, the explanation is 2 marks. Okay, so how to explain this? Okay, so actually when the switch is on, current will be flowing in the solenoid. So the solenoid will become electromagnet, where it will become just like a bar magnet that have pole. Okay, ada kutub. So here, this one senang will be you use your right hand grip rule, genggaman tangan kanan. Okay, so this one means wire di belakang lah, okay, and then di depan. So means that current go from behind, go up and then go down here, like this. So you use your right hand grip rule, and then your 4 fingers follow here, follow the direction of current that is facing on the solenoid that is facing you. So means that if I want to draw like that lah, so this is your thumb. So current go like that. Kan your thumb will be on the right side. So your thumb will be pointing to north. So maksudnya here will be north pole. Okay, north pole. So north and north pole, so the magnet will repel. Okay, so jawapan you need to mention mark 1 will be magnet repel. Mark 2, Q is north pole. Here. Alright, so look at my student's answer. So the pole of magnetic field produced at Q is north. Okay, cukup. And then like poles repel. So bar magnet push to the right. Okay, sebenarnya if my student only write this pun dah dapat full mark. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, question number 7. So, diagram 7.1 and 7.2 shows 2 circuit consists of 3 identical bulb arranged in different ways. So, each bulb has resistance of 2 ohm. Okay, so this one, make sure you remember the term that need to be used. This is series circuit. This is parallel circuit. Jangan lupa, litar sesiri, litar selari. Okay, what is the meaning of resistance? Okay, so you can write the ratio of potential difference across conductor to current flowing through it. So means that R sama dengan V over I. You write like this, no mark, but you need to mention lah, V is potential difference, and then I is current. Boleh diterima. Okay, ataupun you can also write the quantity that oppose the motion of current, pun terima. Next one, so calculate the effective. You see this word, effective resistance. Penting. effective resistance. So in each diagram, so this is a 3 marks question. The first diagram, okay, this is diagram 7.1, mention it, and then this is diagram 7.2. So 7.1 can write it is series circuit, so campur semua 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. And then the second diagram is parallel circuit. Okay, parallel circuit, so it will be 1 over R, like that. Okay, so here for the series circuit, this one senang kan, markah jawapan akhir lah, 1 mark. And then this one tunjukkan cara. So if put RT here, mesti letak -1. Okay, 1 mark. And then your final answer, make sure you write in decimal place. Don't give fraction. Jangan tulis fraction. You write fraction, confirm tak ada markah. Okay, and don't forget the unit also. And then compare the brightness of bulb in 7.1 and 7.2. So series parallel akan lebih terang. Okay, so 7.2 will be greater compared to 7.1. Why? Why this is brighter? Because the effective resistance. Kan jawapan ada dekat atas. This is the answer. Effective resistance. Okay, because the effective resistance in trip 7.2 is less compared to 7.1, which is 6. Okay, rintangan lebih kecil in 7.2. Okay, I'll give reason. Okay, 7.2 effective resistance is lower. Okay, means that large current in 7.2. Alright. So next one, diagram 7.3 shows a lit torchlight. Okay, yang menyala. So found that light of the torch is not bright enough even though new cell are used. Okay, so modification required to make the bulb light brighter. Okay, light brighter. The cell is new cell. So here, number 1, in terms of number of cells, it should be increase the number of cells, and then reason will be increase voltage. Jawapan lain can given mark will be increase current. Increase current pun terima. Okay, next one, the way the cell should be arranged. Okay, they should be arranged in series so that more. So here we don't say more voltage. Here should be more electromotive force. You need to differentiate what is the meaning of electromotive force and voltage. Electromotive force will be work done to move 1 coulomb of charge in a complete circuit. Let's say here you have the bulb. So electromotive force is from the cell. If you are talking about voltage, voltage will be not for the whole circuit. Voltage will be across 2 points in the circuit. Let's say I have this point as A, this as B. So the voltage will be here. If you say voltage, it will be referred to these 2 points. Okay, voltage here. Dah ada bunyi mercun. Okay. Alright. So cikgu stop sekejap for question number 7. Number 8, we continue later. Happy New Year. Okay, sambung. Hopefully can finish this question. Okay, diagram 8.1 shows a uranium-235 break into 2 smaller nuclei, barium and krypton, after colliding with a neutron. So 3 other neutrons are produced in this nuclear reaction. So can see. Okay. Now, the following equation represent this nuclear reaction, and then they give you the mass of the atom. And then the first question asking about what is name this nuclear reaction. So it is fission. Okay, nuclear fission. Okay, ejaan mesti betul lah, pembelahan nukleus. And then determine the value of A and B. So determine the value of A and B. Where is A? A is here. Tak nampak this one A, and then this is B. So in order to answer this, you need to balance the equation. Okay, so boleh nampak. So here can see the 1 plus 235 equal A plus 92 plus 3 times 1, like that. Okay, so from here you can determine your A. So it should be 1 for 1. And then B, Okay, need to look at this. So here 0 plus 92 equal 56 plus B plus, this is 3 times 0 lah. Like that. So from here, you can solve it. So you get your answer. Okay, but here is 2 marks only. So means that we just look at your final answer in the space provided. Okay, next one. So based on the reaction, calculate the mass defect. So mass defect, cacat jisim. So mass defect will be the difference between the total mass before reaction minus total mass after reaction. So this part you need to really be careful because there are a lot of number. So make sure you copy the number correctly. And when you tekan calculator pun, make sure tekan dengan betul lah. Alright, so the answer, since they did not say anything about the unit, you can just leave your answer after you calculate. So means that the total mass before reaction means the mass of one neutron plus mass of uranium-235 minus mass of barium, mass of krypton minus 3 neutron. Okay, you get your answer. So the answer can be just live in U in this unit. So means that if you don't show this, katakan this one tak ada, you don't change it, also okay, because the question did not say what unit you should write. Okay, like this also correct. Tapi janganlah tulis 0.18592 U kilogram. That would be wrong lah. Okay, jangan tulis like that. So a company which manufactures a chocolate malt drink wish to check the level of drink in packed boxes. So the radioactive source and the detector are used to detect the level of the drink in the box as shown in the diagram. Okay, like that. So you have detector and you have the radioactive emitter. Okay, that penetrate through the box and will be the radiation will be the radiation should be able to penetrate through the box and detected by the detector. Okay, then from there we know whether there will be sufficient amount of liquid, sufficient amount of drink in the box. Okay, now so these are the characteristic. Okay, property of 4 radioactive source. So we have source RSTU, and then we have the type of radiation, half-life, and state of matter. Okay, look at the question. So state the suitable properties of the radioactive source to detect the level of chocolate malt in the packed box. So give reason for the suitability of the properties. So type of radiation, it should be beta. Okay, you don't choose alpha because alpha cannot penetrate the box. Beta can penetrate box, although it cannot penetrate the drink. Okay, so means that it can penetrate the box. So jawapan will be, you can write like this, moderate penetrating power, but important also you need to tambahkan can penetrate through the box. You don't write this, also okay. Okay, then separuh hayat. Half-life, it should be long. Here, some students love to just write numbers. Okay, for me, my advice will be, if you see like this, 50 years, look at the unit, 50 years, 40 days, 300 years, 50 minutes. So the answer should be 300 years. So here, you write long, long, longer. Okay, you can also put bracket 300 years. Because sometimes they want the student to write they don't want to see the number, but sometimes they want to see the number. So selamat for me will be right long, and you can put bracket here. This is for section A, question number 8. Okay, and then reason. Okay, reason. The first reason will be no need frequent change. So means that it lasts longer. Okay, if let's say this come out in your essay question, it's good to write 3 reason. Number 1, you write last longer. Number 2, no need frequent replacement. Number 3, write reduce the cost. Okay, tahan lama, tidak memerlukan replacement selalu, and mengurangkan cost. And instead of matter, for this case, okay, because you don't have to inject the sauce in the liquid, right? So this one you need to use solid. Lain lah kalau dalam bidang perubatan, maybe you need to inject the radioisotope in the patient blood stream. So that one must be using liquid. But in this case, solid. Okay, solid. Reason will not spill easily. Memanglah takkan spill. And then easy to handle. Okay, you can write can be handled. Jangan lupa tulis this. Okay, can be handled easily, will not spill. Okay, then last question. So determine the most suitable radioactive source. The most suitable means that satu saja pilihan. Don't give more. To detect the level of chocolate malt in the packed box. So the answer T. Betulkah T? Look here. So nampak kan? Gamma cannot, alpha cannot, just cross it. Okay, so nampaklah obvious T will be the answer. Alright. So just write your choice will be T. And don't have to give reason anymore. Tak perlu tulis because of this, no need. Just write radio source T, cukup. Okay, so the total marks is 12. Alright, so we finished part 1 for paper 2, which mean section A. So section B and C, I will record later. Cikgu takut ada bunyi mercun. Okay, but then we see how lah. Alright, so Happy New Year. All the best. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.